Today, we are talking about the single most powerful habit I built to become a confident professional drone pilot. Most people think that to get great at something, you need to dedicate hours and hours every day. You know, these huge, intense training sessions that feel like a massive sacrifice. But what if I told you the secret to my growth wasn't a massive commitment? What if it was the opposite? It was a habit so small, so simple, you'd almost laugh. Just 10 minutes a day. This one tiny habit is the reason why I went from a hobbyist fumbling with the controls to flying for clients like Netflix and Disney Plus. It's a principle I outline in my book, From Passion to Profit, and it's based on solid science. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share the simple rules of this daily habit, how I tracked my progress to build unstoppable confidence, and how you can apply this exact same system to anything you want to master. Let me take you back a few years. I had the drone. I had the passion. I had this big dream of telling stories from the sky. But I also had a full-time job in IT project management. I had a family. I had a life that was already full. Therefore, my drone, this amazing piece of drone technology, often sat in its case. Days would turn into weeks without practice, and with every passing day, a little bit of guilt would set in. I felt stuck, my skills weren't improving, and the dream felt like it was getting further away, not closer. It was frustrating. Then I came across a book that generally changed my approach to everything. It was Atomic Habits by James Clear. The core idea is simple. Big goals are not achieved by big heroic actions. They are achieved by tiny, consistent daily habits that compound over time. It was a complete aha moment. I realized my problem wasn't a lack of time. It was the wrong system. So I made a new rule for myself. The 10-minute rule. It was simple. Every single day, no matter what, I had to fly my drone for at least 10 minutes. Not an hour, not 30 minutes, just 10. Why 10 minutes? Because it's almost impossible to say no to. You can't say you are too busy for 10 minutes. You can't say you are too tired. It's so small that it removes all the friction, all the excuses that stop us from starting. These sessions weren't about creating beautiful cinematic drone footage. Not at all. They were about practice, pure drone skills training. I would go into my backyard and practice the basic takeoffs, smooth landings, flying the perfect square, doing slow, steady figure eights, all the fundamental drone flying basics that build muscle memory. That technique is powerful. It builds the skill. But if you don't combine it with what's coming next, you are missing half the magic. You are missing the part that actually builds your belief in yourself. After every 10 minutes flight, I would take out a simple notebook and I would write down two things. Just the date and one thing that went well. That's it. Maybe it was my landing was smoother today or the figure eight felt less shaky. This wasn't about detailed analytics. It was about proving to myself that I was making progress. I was creating a logbook of my own small wins. After a month, I could look back and see 30 entries, 30 pieces of evidence that I was getting better. This brings me to a quote by the author and speaker Jim Quick that I absolutely love. He says, "With competence comes confidence." Let that sink in. The daily 10 minutes flights built the competence. My fingers knew what to do without thinking. However, it was the act of logging the flights, of seeing the proof of my improvement that built the confidence. I could see in my own handwriting that I was growing. Therefore, I started to believe I could actually do this. This is a universal lesson. As the great Stephen Covey said, a thousand-mile journey begins with the first step and can only be taken one step at a time. I actually wrote a blog post that details some of the specific drills I used. If you want some ideas to get started, you can find that on my website, rodmatsumoto.com. The post is called "The Fastest Way to Level Up as a Drone Pilot." This system is how you turn a passion into a profession. It's the foundation of any real drone business training. It's not about having the best gear, it's about having the best habits. So let's bring this all together. Mastery isn't born from grand, painful gestures. It's forged in the quiet consistency of small, daily habits. The 10-minute rule proves that you have enough time and that progress is always possible. It addresses that core pain point of feeling overwhelmed because it gives you a system that works. So now you know the system. You have the exact framework that took me from an amateur hobbyist to a professional pilot and business owner. This principle of building systems for success is something I explore in depth in my ebook, From Passion to Profit, Mastering Drone Photography. If this idea resonates with you and you want to learn more about how to apply systems to your creative work and business, you can grab a copy on my website for a deeper dive. And now I want to turn it over to you. What is the one skill you want to build with your own 10-minute habit? It could be anything. Let me know over on Instagram. My handle is @rodmatsumoto. Or you can leave a review for this podcast. I read every single comment and review. This is your journey, your vision, your sky. Take what you have learned and create something amazing. Until next time, keep your passion flying above focus. Guys, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much for your time and for watching this episode. See you next time. Bye.